did it, Cyrus. We're in.
Save your relief, Amadea. We're not out of the flames yet.
Cyrus, we must keep moving. Breatha, secure the west wing.
Come. We must head to the Hall of Bearings. There are still some of us that are unarmed.
No! Stop them!
Damn it! They've tunneled too far in. We can chase them.
Forget it. There are more than enough Masquerines here. Both of you take all you can and bring them to the troops.
I will tell Invidius. He should be done with...
Liz?
What? Cyrus, I'm not going anywhere. Not before that bastard is killed.
Neither am I.
Both of you listen. If we are to stand any chance at winning this, our men need these Mascarenes.
So let Invidius take them.
And what if Portieri await him on the way back? Tell me you trust him, or anyone else, to defend against them.
Cyrus,
Honestly.
no.
Then go. And Amadea?
I can fight, Cyrus.
I know you can. Which is why you need to go with Lysandra and Invidius. They'll take care of you.
But...
No buts, Amadea. Now go, both of you.
I will be back with reinforcements. Don't you dare do anything foolish without me, Cyrus Gavar. Understand? Cyrus.
Yes. Now go.
You don't mean that, do you, sir?
Oh, I mean it. But understanding and complying are two different things, Nall.
She's not going to be happy with you, sir.
The number of times I've heard that.
What now, sir?
We aim for the heart. Avestus will be trying to escape. We cannot let that happen, and we cannot afford to wait for Lysandra's return. He will be long gone by then.
That sounds...
Nall, we have broken into the heart of the White Spire.
well, sir.
Thank you, Nall. And your men as well.
But...
Come on.
Cyrus, it doesn't have to end this way.
I am truly sorry.
Go, sir! We've got you covered!
What? Where is Avestus?
Safe. The corridors of the Registry are twisted. You know that.
Just like its leader.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. And you know it. Just because you have that cape on your shoulder doesn't mean that you are blind to the injustices of this broken city.
Cyrus, please.
You know its insides are corrupt, its ways foul.
And even if I did, what then? We are but single entities, Cyrus. How much can one person hope to achieve?
Nothing by themselves, but with people who believe in them, who believe with them.
I'm sorry.
Lucia, please.
You have already cost the city too much. This must end. I am so sorry, my friend. Have you any last words?
The city needs to change, Lucia.
Goodbye, Cyrus Gavar.
Ships. Nowhere else in a midnight build are there so many damn ships. Is it true, though? You say a moment you lay eyes on that city, a demon possesses you. It's where all magic comes from, they say. Hey.
They also say the pipe will kill you. Yet, here we are.
Yeah. The whole trip I tried not to, Cicero. But you made a promise. Going back here ain't gonna do you no good.
I made a promise to my parents, too. To feed them. Give them a better life. I need the money, Varl.
Then the question is, are you willing to pay with your soul for it?
I suppose we'll find out.
Into the shadows we go. Breathe it in, Cicero. The smell of a bad decision.
Ah, smells like runic spices to me. Ugh, and sewage.
You joke about it now.
Relax, Varl. I'll see you in a 5-day. I promise.
A promise. If you break it, I swear to 7 sisters that I'll come down to the pits myself to wrangle your skinny neck.
I'll see you when I see you, Captain. Pits or no.
Sir.
Sir,
Relax. You are the coach hands I was told to expect?
that's us. Elena Toth, sir.
Ricardo Toth, at your service.
The coach is nearby?
Just a minute this way, sir.
Flashy. I expected the registry to be spending more on dealing with the war than prettying up their carriages.
Oh, actually, sir...
Don't get me wrong, I love the finish, but...
Sir, it's this one.
What? Oh. Well, the less attention we draw, the better for us, anyway. Come on, let's see if this butte can get us through the... ages.
Presents out, all of you. Make no trouble for us, and you'll have none yourselves.
Sir?
Do it.
That's it, boys. Stop by again, you lot. It was a pleasure.
They're getting bolder by the day.
I would have liked to have seen how bold they felt if they knew he was an Inspectore. I bet they would have thought...
Ricardo!
Hear that, boys? An Inspectore.
You mean you no trouble?
Words spoken behind a blade. The Inspectore will fetch us some. We don't need the other two. Truly. a pleasure.
Watch your flanks!
So, Ricardo, you watched me fight.
He more than watched, sir. He was practically gawking.
Sister!
Relax. All I wanted to know is why you seem so surprised.
Well, 7 Inspectores and none would stoop to a level to have Contadani like us present to watch them train.
Doesn't mean you can't steal a glance from the West Wing. The upper levels provide quite the view.
If you don't mind me saying, sir, you're awfully comfortable around us.
What do you mean?
People like us, I mean, Contadani, maskless.
You mean people who have lives and dreams and all? I think I'd be more worrying if I was uncomfortable, no? Oh, it's been so long since I've heard that.
Heard what?
Slow down, please. That. The Pale Isle. For a city this dark to have a heart so bright. Let's go. This is new.
Extra security measures, sir, since the war began.
Business?
Transport.
And who are you transport? I see.
Problem, Ilencio?
Carry on.
That wasn't very polite.
You don't expect them to treat war criminals with politeness, do you?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to.
No. Stop the coach, please. I think I'd like a little time to myself, if you don't mind. I'll make my way up to the White Spire when I'm done.
Of course, sir. We'll be at the stables if you need to find us.
Hey, aren't you forgetting something, scum? Oi, I'm talking to... Of all the souls.
I never thought I'd get to see you again.
What do you want?
What do I want? I want you to have a taste of what we went through. Oh, let's see how well.
Watch your Thanks.
We got here. The man who lives like Valencio, Sir, I swear. I didn't.
Attention. We are in the middle of a war, Sinencio.
I didn't.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Your masquerine is to be used against the mask runners of the city. Not, you have demonstrated a sore lack of understanding with regards to the utilization of masquerine. You will unbind from your masquerine and have the privilege of its company Go. You lucky bastard.
At this time, someone's picked up some habits.
Why are you here, Cicero? A man with your reputation must be either mad or desperate to return to the city.
Here, read it.
Summoned back to Umber at the request of the Verone, your exile will be revoked and you will be granted a grand sum of... So what? You're back for the money?
Mad or desperate.
And do you know for what reason you've been called back?
If you can decipher anything from this cryptic mess, please.
You need to see a Vestus.
Accompany me?
You mean it'd be good to have a...
I was trying to be...
Would you look at that?
Huh. Elysian stones. I'd have expected the war to curb trade a little.
It did. For about 3 months, until the countries across the belt realized how much they missed our work.
And so they decide to send their traders to a country steeped in civil war.
It isn't that bad. The bloodiest sons have all set. We're just cleaning up what's left of it.
I want it!
We don't care. You're at least a week away from another rotation.
I'm the best firebrand here, and you know—
Get lost, Travis. You know there's no way you're going to get it.
Were they arguing over...
The war. Ever since your brother...
And you've been losing masquerines.
So long as they sit upon a dying face, to the dust they go. The Vegelus even suspect that in the next 50 years or so, there'll be fewer than 100 masquerines left.
But there were thousands before. Surely 5 years...
5 years have crippled this country, Cicero. I am sorry. That did not come out as...
You're tired. I understand.
You would, wouldn't you? Well, let's not keep Avestus waiting.
What are they up to?
You don't recognize it. That's Gavar's Caprice. I'm surprised it took you so long to spot it.
So, any idea why the old man wants to see me?
Not a very solid one. One of the Regenti has gone missing. And these walls should not be privy to this conversation.
Tell me he's changed, at least a little.
Have fun finding out.
In all the 20 years that I have spent perched upon the spire, not once have I seen my city so broken.
Tristan was telling me the war's almost over.
Over? When does a war end? When the trumpets of peace sound? When the mask runners are dead in the gutter? No. It ends when it ceases to echo through every street, or shadow every face. It is over when the halls that it has emptied fill once again. This war is far from over. I trust the past 5 years have treated you well?
They've been kind.
Kind? Is that what you call those years you spent throwing all your coin at barkeeps, fleeing the grip of sobriety?
How?
The Cavalli Fields may be located across the belt, but it's still within the Registry's vigil.
And so is plagued by your rats. Why am I here?
The answer is all around you. You've been to the docks. You've walked through the grounds. How many Portieri enjoy the company of Mascarenes?
Tristan told me. The city's losing too many of them.
We must learn the secrets of the Mascarenes. Learn how to stop them from disintegrating upon their wearer's death.
This is a job better suited for the Vegelus.
Widen your mind, Cicero. You think I called you here to bury your nose in dusty tomes? You are not the first that I've spoken to of these matters. A regente of mine was tasked 3 months ago to explore the annals we have on Mascarenes. You are here to find him.
How long's he been missing?
He missed sending in his last report due 20 days ago.
And you've sent no one else?
Ophina and Corvus were sent to investigate.
What did they find?
That their songs were shorter than they expected.
Both of them?
Ophina was found hanging in her room, hands tied, wrists slit. Corvus's body was not so fortunate. Whoever it was had resources. Wit, knowledge, finesse. It's a pity the two before you managed to find nothing apart from their own deaths.
So you called me back to feed me to the dogs?
No, I called you back to find my regente. If the canines come at you while you're at it, well...
You're a fool if you think I'll do this.
I'll think much more than that if you turn away. Especially if you read the case notes. You might find the name of my regente interesting.
Razatov?
You two were acquainted, were you not?
Anything else?
Only that you are to breathe no word whatsoever to anyone else regarding this case. Everything else you need is in those notes. Arm yourself in the Hall of Bearings, then see what you can find. His office in the East Wing is probably a good place to start. That is all.
Survived the trial, I see.
Barely. Careful. This is about the regente that's gone missing.
That's the one?
Saved my life. Yes. Any advice then?
Just...
You can bet on that. Now, I need to read these notes first.
Why not?
My brother is missing. At least let...
Your color isn't well...
A member of the Blue Guild. Here.
A curious sight indeed. You can take care of yourself?
I'm not a child.
Really?
Inspectore.
At ease.
I was not told...
I don't suppose you were, but...
Right this way, sir. I do apologize in advance. Our selection of Mascarenes has diminished since the war began.
It's all right. I'm not picky.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd like a masquerade now, please.
All right. First things first. Your element, sir.
Cyrus? What are you doing?
Sir?
What? I apologize. What was the question?
Your element.
Right. I'm a firebrand.
And the last time you used a mask?
5 years.
Vamus test?
Distinctions.
Accreditor?
60th percentile. Explains why I didn't turn out to be one of the Vegulus.
All right, sir. It'll take me...
You need the Masquerine, Cicero. You're its custodian, and you're an imposter. Going around with that stupid cape of yours? Have you forgotten where your loyalty lies?
Are you almost done, Valis?
Just finished, sir.
You don't know what you've started, brother. Change. That's what. Change for the Contadani, our people.
Here it is, sir.
Come with me. Come with me, Cicero.
No.
Sir?
Thank you.
And there he...
Who's this?
Kalden Azarus, mariner.
Your Cal...
You know him?
Yes. No, well... Razatov mentioned that he had a brother before, but he never...
You knew my brother?
Is there a reason why he...
I know my brother's missing. Inspetore...
All right.
It's not that, Inspetore. I want to help...
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You haven't heard anything from Corvus.
What?
Listen, Kalden. Sail the winds back to your guild. Why?
Why?
Because this is not the business of the Blue Guild.
You were just going to let...
What?
It's his brothers.
I'd like to at least ask you a few questions.
Of course.
Oh, this'll rub the old man the wrong way.
All the more reason to do it, now that both of you are settled.
Thank you, Valencio.
Have fun, you two.
Inspetore, I must...
A few questions does not guarantee you a place in this investigation, Mariner.
Clear as the...
Good. Now, we're headed for... So, fill me in. When was the last time you saw your brother?
Well,
Memory failing you already?
half a Missouri ago.
2 years. My. And the last time you wrote him a letter, then?
We don't write to each other.
No? This is it. His office.
Finally.
Just a moment, Mariner.
Something the matter, Inspectore?
Yes, in fact. You.
Me?
You, Razatov's brother, whom I have heard so little from him about, who last saw him 2 years ago, and during those years you never spoke or wrote to him whatsoever. And now...
Correct.
And you ask if there's...
Inspectore, the relationship I have with my brother is complicated, but he is still my brother. And if you doubt my concern for him...
I doubt your honesty. Are you certain you know as little about the cases you claim?
Yes. I assure you, on a mariner's moon, I promise, there is nothing I want more than to find my brother.
Let's go in. Here, let's see what we can find.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary, Inspectore.
No.
But yet you're searching through...
Do you think I'll find anything?
I don't think of a bed of coal when I'm looking for a place to... What's that? My brother...
He was the hardest working of all...
He never did have any desire.
Despite...
This is his...
All the cases that he's had to work with before.
This case is large. It's about...
You shouldn't...
Cicero Gavar.
And this investigation is not.
You never mentioned how you knew my brother.
Who are you?
Didn't mean to upset you.
Just keep looking. If you could, Mariner. When you're ready.
Tides? What is that?
They certainly don't look like they're born of the earth.
My brother was keeping Faye. What are you doing?
Those creatures reacted to something.
You think they've got a thing for coals?
I think they've got a thing for this.
What is it?
Hopefully someone can tell us. Put the dresser back in place, please. We should... Wonderful.
Hold your ground!
Take it!
Not having that done to my
And the last time you wrote him a letter, then? This is it. His office.
Finally.
Just a moment, Mariner.
Something the matter?
Yes, in fact.
Me? Correct.
And I...
Yeah.
Here, let's see what we can... He was the...
He never... This case... It's about...
You shouldn't...
Cicero Gavar.
And This investigation is not.
You
just... No.
But yet,
do you think...
I don't think... What's that?
If you... When you... Wonderful.
Get behind me. Better leave them. I don't have much left. Take
Wake up! I need help!
And the last time you wrote him a letter, then?
We don't write.
Here, let's see what we can... Wonderful.
We've got this!
Can't stand for much longer. You're on your
I can see you can handle yourself in battle.
I am trained as a Pavicier.
Hold on.
Found something?
Perhaps it was a good thing those That mark that you see over there. The mark of Timerius Candor, a glassmith who works in one of the Registry's wards. The Quiet Order.
Our next lead?
Let's go.
Cicero,
Lucia.
I see you've already made some new friends.
Part of the investigation.
Ah, so the old man took my advice.
Your advice?
After what happened with Corvus and Ophina, nasty business that was. Anyway, he sought my opinion, and well, here you are.
So you're the one I have to blame.
I'm too...
Sure.
Where are you off to?
The Quiet Order.
Excellent.
You too.
Come on.
So you told Avestis to call for me?
It was either that or do it myself. I think the choice was clear.
And the others?
Well, Ophina and Corvus are that, which leaves 5 of us. Darius and Pasha are off in Altamir spying on the Zealots. Riva's down in Rune investigating the murder of one of our diplomats, and you were farming.
So you don't know anything about the case?
I know the Regenti Razatov is gone, and I know that we lost 2 good Inspectori. He's trying to find him.
And you wanted me to be the 3rd?
You were better than all of us, Cicero. You know it.
I don't know. Let's just go.
So, Sorelli.
Calvin.
Calvin. You're brave, standing on White Spire soil.
You say it as though there is something I should fear.
Certainly not. Not out here, at least.
Ah, there you are, sir.
It is. Get the coach ready, please. Mariner.
A rather obedient bun.
What's this about, Lucia?
What?
Don't tell me you just happened to be at...
Happened? Well... Have I ever told you about the beggar?
Lucia.
He dies at the end of...
You have.
The mask runners are getting stronger.
What do you mean?
They've taken over the Quiet Order. That's why I'm headed there.
Since when?
A few weeks ago. 5 years this war's been going on, Cicero, and those worms have only gotten stronger.
That's why you encouraged Avestis to bring me back?
Cicero, please.
Quiet Order. Go.
A ride would have been nice.
So, Mariner. Mariner.
Are you trying to say something?
Why do they call you that? Do you sail out onto the belt often?
Not anymore.
Oh, well, you used to?
Before I settled down.
Settle down?
I'm in charge of an orphanage now.
With children?
No, cats and dogs, I'm sure.
Oh, I love animals. What?
Eyes on the road, Toths. Elena, please stop bullying your brother. And Ricardo.
Yes, sir?
Just keep going. You both stay here. I'll come find you when I'm done. So this is the biz Lucia told me about.
You met her? We've been expecting her.
She got caught up.
And you...
The investigation.
I'm afraid that's going to have to wait. We've got Portieri pushing all the walls.
How did you loot?
Portieri that managed to get out.
Well,
I suppose.
The longer we wait, the colder our lead.
Who said anything about waiting?
You did.
I said I'd see him later. Nothing about waiting in that. Mariner, you're a... If you could give...
It wasn't...
I wonder why. Closed it behind you?
I did.
Anytime wards have been taken over in the last 50 years, it's been through frontal assaults. Rather interesting place for mists.
All over the city. This has been an increasingly common sight.
Everywhere.
Sometimes even in the streets.
Here they come!
I don't have much left. Tides.
You said this mist was becoming more?
Only in the last few years.
And Fae, have they...
You think they're related?
You don't? It's quite a clear connection. The Vegelist...
We should keep moving.
The exits to the Quiet Order should be that...
What are they...
Whatever it is, we will have to go through them.
As I'll ever be.
Ready yourselves!
Mask Runner.
You were right.
Come on, we're almost there.
What if they try to kill us?
Then we defend ourselves. What's wrong?
I am not the lightest.
You'll be fine.
Please. Come on. Damn it. I told you.
Get him! Hold your ground!
Walking around in all that blue, we don't stand a chance.
What do you...
This one's got wide hips. His trousers should...
His shirt isn't even going to cover...
Point? Impressive tattoo?
Yeah.
What's it about?
Are you here to investigate me or my... They must have heard us from here.
There's enough food to last them weeks.
An outpost.
See what you can...
Anything interesting?
Whoever wrote this talks about...
Herald?
I don't know.
Then he must be...
Or I might not be as... That doesn't seem...
told you.
Get him!
Here they come! With you walking around,
what do you...
This one's got coins?
They must have heard us from here.
There's enough food to last them weeks.
And
Masquerine. Ages.
And it's rotten.
We'll have to find an Artigiani and Fabra to help us touch...
You intend on keeping it?
I won't tell the registry as long...
This one had better hold. All right, we're in.
Now we look for our glassmith. We should start with the central marketplace.
Color?
Green for produce, red for smithing, teal for leather. Yellow.
Looks like our glassmith's taken...
Hopefully he left something for us to...
What are you thinking of?
Orders, receipts, anything that might flesh out...
I'll keep an eye out.
I found something.
What is it?
An order. For 500...
Who signed it?
Raz himself.
Hey,
Fine day, fellas.
aren't you supposed to be... the gate?
Damn.
Indeed. We should hurry. The order he placed for the jars was supposed to be...
They're in a hurry.
Something must have happened at the gate. We should keep moving.
Marco? Marco, we're supposed to be...
Oh no.
You're... Get them!
We've got this!
Better meet them.
They're in a hurry.
Something must have happened at the gate. We should keep moving.
Marco? Marco, we're
I'll cover you. I can take it. Keep this up.
Not happening again.
Sorry.
Too much.
They're in a hurry.
Something must have happened at the gate. We should keep moving.
I've got you.
Something must have happened at the gate. We should keep moving.
Marco?
I'll cover you.
Better than this. A welcome sight you are. Too much. I can't stand for much longer. Sorry. A welcome sight you are. Take it. This is too much. A welcome sight you are. That hurt. I can't keep this up.
What was... We don't have time. Come on.
Tides.
More searching, less cursing, Mariner. Wound.
Oh.
It's a natural disinfectant.
So, you're winner.
You don't want to hear the stories.
You win.
Well, mostly... I don't know.
I'm...
Forget it.
Shredded paper?
Paper. So here lies...
But what was he using?
It had something to do with that Fae in his office, definitely. There.
I don't understand.
The blood.
There's blood elsewhere.
Well, look at the pattern. That blood was dripped, not spat.
What do you say?
This blood here, in this circle, it was shed...
What are you doing?
You're a decent healer, aren't you, Mariner?
I'd like to think so. What? Tides? What?
Don't mend it.
What are you testing?
My palm, Mariner.
Did we just...
Heal me, Calden.
You forced my hand.
Take it. Yes.
I can't believe it. No one else in the entire city knows how to, do they?
It doesn't make sense.
What?
The blood. Too much spilt in...
I'm not sure.
A fight in a place like this? Coincidence?
What?
Unlikely to kill.
You think someone's taken my...
And left this place standing. Blood dried, evidence strewn around.
All right, Renia. We...
Don't. Your child is wounded.
Don't listen to him, Renia.
The Mariner is a healer. It may not...
Please.
Masquerine. I'm not asking again.
Olaf, please. If he meant to kill us, we would not...
Answer my questions and the Mariner will tend to the child.
Anything, please.
When you claimed this ward, was there a man who owned this house?
We saw the Herald leave here carrying a body. It's how I knew...
Was he...
He was struggling with...
Then they have him.
Calden, tend to the child. Who is this Herald?
Our leader, who speaks on behalf of the lady.
The lady?
She's lost much blood, but she...
Thank you.
Who is this...
It's locked. Move aside.
Portieri! Calden, cover their necks in the blood.
What?
Do it! Get down!
Inspectore. Senencia Vitris, sir. I see the old Cicero Gavar has not forgotten how to defend himself.
We're fine.
We were given orders to bring you to the Valencio, sir.
Gavar, thank you.
Senencia,
After you left, the Valencio ordered a couple of us to follow you. He knew—
Demetri...
There!
on, sir. The Valencio's in the marketplace.
Here they come!
A welcome sight you are.
Valencio.
How are the other sections?
Majority have returned successful.
The Herald?
No sign. However, we do it.
You followed me. Sinencia, you're dismissed. It is good to see you as well. You, Cicero.
I did not come back for. Why do you think I didn't tell?
I am sorry.
I truly am. So you acted behind my back? Used me to kill my brother?
They have killed so many. This sends a message, Cicero.
At what?
I am not made of stone. I have a heart. But it goes out. I know.
You understand.
Sinencia. Get the Inspectorian. I know. It may not mean much, but you would do it. Yes.
We'll be here.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about what happened earlier.
Don't be. You're here to find your brother, not...
If you ever need help...
A generous offer, but...
Then why did you?
Did you know if Vestus promised me enough...
So you're back for... So what's the plan?
We need to find out what Razatov was doing.
It would be the head researcher.
This is for you, sir.
What is this?
A set of uniform. The Varone wishes for you to change into them, then meet him in the reception hall.
Just a moment.
I'll be here. It fits.
I hate it.
Why?
Well, forget it. Okay.
Listen, Cicero. I can see that this search for my brother has brought...
I hope you know I'm not doing...
I never thought you were, but I'd like...
Ah, we're on the same page then. You can start by not asking someone now, her...
Why do you... It's just a question.
Because this symbolizes everything about me that my brother would disapprove. Satisfied?
Quiet.
You'd better be.
So many portieri. Makes me uncomfortable.
Tragic circumstances, truly.
Certainly. And it is the responsibility of the Samora to offer support.
And the registry is ever so great. And there he is.
Judge Master, Barone. apologize if I've interrupted something.
Not at all, Inspectore. In fact...
Should I be frightened?
Inspectore, meet Tiziana. The moment I heard you return, I understood that the White...
And the Judge Master was ever so generous to let...
In what?
The Marshal will be assisting us in the investigation.
You've told her about it?
Of course. For the sake of our kin, we must... But my words are wasted. I can see that you also...
the Sorelli is part of the investigation. I'm just here to...
As Razatov's brother, of course. As I said, finding him is reason enough to over...
That is good to hear. I will admit that I am pleased. Surprised, but pleased.
And I say gratefully the same. That the fallacious arrogance...
Well, if that is all...
Take as much time as you...
Stay here. I never liked politics.
Cunning bastard.
What are they talking about?
How best to spy on us, I'm sure.
You think he's... Did Fabio tell the Crown about this meeting?
And share the opportunity to get the upper hand? I doubt it.
Then he's cornered you, hasn't he? If you turn down his offer for help, he'll have reason to bring it up to the Crown.
Citing my dissidence as reason for suspicion that I'm hiding something.
They'll conduct an investigation.
And they'll find out about Razatov and what he's working on.
Just what you want to avoid.
And if I do accept his help...
Then you'll have a spy among your ranks. But, given the choice between one rat from the Luca or the attention of the Crown...
He knows that I will not act against him.
Unbelievable. Any plans on dealing with this?
Other than keeping her out of the loop as much as possible. Perhaps an accident.
Lay a finger on her and a dozen more of the Golden Guild will be nipping at our heels. You know that.
I've always wondered how different things might have been if I'd made you a Regente.
I may hate the beat of the city's politics, but it doesn't mean that I don't know how to dance to it.
Really? Because I don't think dragging along extra colors is in any way politically astute.
The Mariner is hiding something, and it might be connected to his brother's disappearance. You brought me back to do a job. Let me do it.
I apologize for the delay. Tiziana is ready to assist whenever you are.
That would be now. We're on the way to meet the head Vigilis.
Certainly.
Would you care for a walk, Judge Master? I believe there are a few trade routes that Diece have set up.
A walk sounds magnificent, Varone.
So, Marshal, how much of the case have you been briefed about exactly?
Enough.
You have no questions that you'd like answered?
Inspectore, if you're attempting to goad out of me the extent of my knowledge about this case so that you can use it against me, I suggest you try a different tactic.
Ouch.
So let me get this straight, Marshal. You believe that I'm out to con you?
I do not dance the dance of politics, so I will be... You being called back is a sign that secrets are being stirred. I know you're keeping something from me, as the Registry is keeping something from my guild. Is that straight enough?
Surprisingly so.
So you're here to spy on us?
You've never dipped your fingers in the pool of politics, have you?
Too bloody for my tastes.
Well, the Inspectore knows what's going on as well as I do. Now, if...
Never... thought I'd ever see the insides of this place. The registry's always so stiff about sharing.
Just remember, we're here for Kyrie, not for sightseeing.
Of course. Lead on. Trouble?
The silence is too deep.
Watch yourselves!
Get them!
Brace yourselves. What do you do?
It is customary for portieri to stitch insignias of some. These have none. And they are poor.
What is it?
Nothing, just a thought.
A thought?
Don't bother yourself with it.
Inspectore, allow me to make something clear to you. There are two ways that this can go. The first, if you pay me with respect and...
Do I want to hear the second?
If you attempt to blind me with lies and fabrications, I can make this
Are you threatening me?
I'm presenting...
Fabio put you up to this, did...
On the contrary. The Judge Master would be especially displeased, I imagine, with my...
Yet you are unashamed.
Veils of deception set aflame.
A saw.
The bright chorus. It had once been the moral compass for the Luca. No one sings them anymore.
Make your choice,
I suspect...
Why?
Just before this, we found evidence that has led us to believe that they have taken Razatov captive.
What would they want with him?
He was creating Fae.
What?
I don't know why or how he knows how to, but he was.
You believe they're after the head Vegelus as well?
If she knows about this, then perhaps...
I see. You chose well.
Don't make me regret it. Now come on. If those men were guarding the entrance, Kyrie's still some way.
Come at me!
Better me than them. You're on your own.
Remember, if you lie to me again, another one of your dogs will die. You've cost one of them his life already. You don't want...
No.
Good. Now, let me repeat the call numbers again. And the first, DF32...
What is going on, Cicero?
They're looking for specific books. Rezatov must have had some...
Well, best to act while we have the element...
Wait, Tiziana!
Get them!
The light will... cut you down! I told you. You chose well.
Unbind the Vegelis. Calden, see if they need healing.
Ages.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Actually, we were here for answers. But it seems that all we found are questions.
If only he just asked. Capturing all my Vegelis like this, a tad overdrawn.
Why did he want them?
I don't know.
We should get them ourselves then.
Are those... I knew the Fae problem was bad, but even here...
It's related to why we came to find you, actually.
The Fae?
This is not the first of its kind that I've encountered. But I have a theory as to how and where they're spawning.
I'm all ears.
One thing at a time. I'll tell you what we've learned about the Fae after we get the books, if that's all right with you.
As much as I'd like to know now, I suppose my curiosity can wait. I can bring you to the books they were looking for, but they took all our Masquerines, tossed them to the lower levels. If there are more Fae out there...
We'll handle them.
The wounded have been healed.
And they're all cut loose.
Then let's go. We'll find the books and clear a way for the Vegelis as well.
The first two books are on this level.
I got you.
Wake up! I didn't take it! I can't keep this up.
Is this it?
It is. It's a compilation of folktales.
That is incredibly thick.
What would Raz want with folk?
We'll have time to figure it out later.
I'll cover you.
Brace yourself.
All right. Are we near it?
It's right here. This is a book about Dementicati history.
That's huge.
Your Regenti was interested in ancient people.
But why?
We'll get the last one and hopefully we'll find...
It's upstairs.
Let's go.
Brace yourself.
Kyrie, get back!
Not happy with that.
You have my Is that the last of them?
I hope so.
I certainly hope your theories about the Fae will explain that to me.
I'm hoping they do too. But again, let us find the last book first.
I recognized its spine while you were fighting.
And its side.
Tides. Of all the books we had to collect, it had to be the three...
Inspectore, if it's your plan...
I don't think we have any other...
Even with a pair of eyes on each volume, it'll take...
Worse still, we don't even know what we're looking for.
Hold on.
Cicero, what if we try to...
By myself, please. All right, Raz. Give me something. Yes. Right. Power. Creating power, using it to expand. Anything that smacks of strength or supremacy.
Inspectore,
I said I'd like to be alone, Marshal.
are you all right?
I will be if you give me a second.
All right. I'll see you with the others then.
Thought long enough?
Yes. I have.
You have an idea on how to get us through the tomes, then?
I do, in fact. Follow me.
Cicero, why are you keeping them here? They're agitated enough about what happened.
Just a moment, Kyrie, please. I apologize for the delay. I understand how uncomfortable it must be standing here, but there is a final request that I have for you. I am looking for information within this book, as well as within the two my colleagues are carrying. I do not have the luxury of time to sift through its contents, and I implore you to lend me your assistance for just a few moments in this endeavor.
Cicero, they might be Vegelus, but that doesn't mean they can cover 1,000 pages in one...
Inspetore!
Take it. Books can be repaired, rewritten. Time cannot. Mariner? Marshal? Perhaps you'd like to cover your eyes, Kyrie. And maybe your ears. Now, you're searching for anything that hints at great power. Undefeated leaders, huge swaths of land claimed, rebellions quelled in a day.
Inspetore, I think I found something.
Go on.
I'm looking at a timeline of the Dementicate's history of expansion. There was a specific point in time after which they began furiously claiming land.
And what point is that?
It's referred to as Aechian Thun, of the year of Nuav.
Good. Everyone else, keep that in mind.
Something else, sir.
Yes?
It's a religious text about some godsends that the Menticati were supposedly blessed with.
Go on.
They're referred to here as the knife, the seed, and the heart.
They're here as well. Says that they changed the very face of the Menticate society, allowed them to start winning wars.
It would fit the timeline.
Excellent. The knife, the heart, and the seed. Remember those names.
Something more, sir. From a story. It's about where they came from. These were flesh of the god himself, from the marrow of our father's bone. They were presented to us in steepled fingers of stone.
Good, good. Now, does anyone have anything on what exactly they were? How they functioned, what they did? Well, it was worth a try. Is there anything else anyone deems important? I suppose that's it, then.
That was a smart move, Inspetore. Disrespect...
Desperation breed...
And your search criteria were...
A hunch. If Mask Runners were searching for something, what else would it be but power?
So?
Now, recollection. The Mask Runners knew about the numbers, certainly, from Razatov.
Razatov?
They have him. Captured him. For what I now...
The knife, seed, and...
What do they do, exactly? All we understand is...
I'm sure we'll soon find out. If the Mask Runners have captured Razatov and are now...
They're after the artifact.
And so are we. It's our best bet at finding Razatov.
Then we have to beat them.
We can start by paying the Cleaver a visit.
I don't recognize the name.
In steepled fingers of stone. There is only one place that is conjured from that imagery. A set of ruins in Cacciatore territory called the Cleaver.
But that quote was from a story.
And if you have stronger leads, Mariner, I suggest you lay them out, please.
You're right. I apologize.
Now, if that's all...
One last thing, Cicero.
Ah, yes, the Fae. Of course. I'll meet you at the coach. Right. So, about the Fae. I have a theory that they're related to the Mists, and summoning them requires a ritual of some sort that involves blood and loose articles. Papers, books, anything that can be used as a physical building block for a form.
you are.
I hope I haven't kept you.
I need to return.
That was.
I feel the Judge Master would want to know that one of the Registry's members.
I don't suppose there's anything I can do.
You suppose?
In that case, I should at least thank you for your assistance today. It's good to know.
Well, I...
The whole time, you've been...
I may not enjoy politics, but let this be a lesson to you, Mariner. If you cannot kill a spy... Come on, we have...
Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it, sister?
What?
We're going to the ruins.
I hope you know we're not actually going to go follow them inside.
What?
You'll not miss much, anyway.
Not a fan of ruins, sir?
Hate them. For my creditor, I scored the worst for the section about ruins and archaeology.
Why's that?
Well, for one, when I'd been...
When you'd been...
Not again, Kaldin.
Come on.
When I'd been Contadani, before I joined the Registry, I used to spend a lot of time along the highways. There were a pair of Vegilis that came by every morning on their way to the White Spire who would talk about ruins and interesting finds. And every time I listened to them, walking in their fancy robes, all I could think was, why do they have so much energy for the dead when the living still suffer? Now look what you've done, Mariner. You made me kill the mood.
Oh, please don't say that, sir. That was, enlightening. Yes, enlightening.
He means thank you, sir.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be here.
A word, Mariner?
Something the matter?
About what happened on the coach.
The twins seem to appreciate...
Stop it. Now, I know you mean well. You think getting me to talk about my past will help me get over it. It won't. I've spent the past 5 years burying the man that abandoned his brother and fled the city. Stop trying to bring him back. Is that clear?
But you...
Is that clear?
As the...
Good. Steepled fingers of stone.
I wonder what we'll find.
Hopefully something that leads us closer to...
Can you hear that?
So the storm begins.
It seems we rushed here for...
Surely you didn't think in Spittori Gavar.
That I had, until those roots dried up.
You're brave, stepping into Cacciatore.
I'd like to think the desperate cries of your men were permission.
Already you...
Forgive me. It slipped my mind how indisposed the Cacciatore are towards the nuances of I need to know if this ward has seen visitors from the White Spire.
Should you not be seeking that answer in a...
One of our own is missing. He was acting clandestine.
And you spurned the Green Guild for straying from politics.
Please, Rex, answer the question.
There has been one recently, from what my men have told me.
Can you tell us more?
No, but I know someone. In exchange for the answer, my guild will be acquitted for any dues you think it owes for your assistance battling the Fae.
Fair enough.
And you will leave us out of your mire of politics.
As far as I can.
Her name is Amadea, and she is partial towards the Cleaver. She believes it was a special site in the times of the Dementicate, and has been studying its contents for years now.
And she knows about the Regenti?
My men said they traveled to the lower levels of the ruins together.
For what?
I don't know.
The Rex of the Cacciatore not knowing the business of his own.
Amadea is of the Dieci.
And she operates freely within your territory?
There are special circumstances.
She bribed you.
You said you would leave me out of the mire.
So I did.
Further down in the ruins, I suspect.
I see.
Go, and consider our debt settled.
I can't believe you just coerced...
I don't like it any more than you do, but any other way and he...
What I'd do to see this city free of its...
Hold on, sir.
What's the matter?
Are you going down into the ruins?
Yes?
A few of us were scouts, and we'd been...
Well, you made it out alive.
Not all of us. One of the scouts...
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
You think this Amadea can help us?
She better. If not, I don't know what other leads we have. Ready yourself!
A welcome sight you are.
It seems that this is our ride down.
Tides.
The best survivalists in all of Umber built this.
Your faith in my weight.
At least it's not a rusty lap.
Here we are. The ruins proper.
None of these ruins are proper. Haven't been in millennia. Hold on.
What are they doing?
Blocking our way, that's
when you...
You forced my hand.
Sight you are.
That's gonna hurt. This is too much.
Seems like they were guarding this.
Cicero.
Do you remember the Fae in Raz's office?
Cicero.
The way they were guarding it reminds me of those in the class.
Cicero!
What?
Put it down.
Let him.
Down. Step away. Don't follow me.
What just...
I'm not...
Do you think that's
She was wearing the Dietschi's colors. Muted, but definitely...
Tides. This place is enormous.
Thankfully, the path is straight. Imagine how much work we'd have to do if it weren't.
We've got this!
How do you think she's dealt with all these Fae?
She's quick on her feet. I suspect she mostly runs.
And she's mighty fine at it, too. Tides. The mists are thick here.
With all the Fae.
Is that her?
Let's find out. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Here they come!
Not happening again. Over here!
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
Brace yourself!
Why are you following me?
Razatov Azareth. We know he's been...
And if I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Depends if we need more to...
He and...
Can you take us to it?
Something's made the Kilgan in the area aggressive, and their behavior has put the artifacts of these...
What are you, some kind of... I'm sorry. We'll take care of the Kilgan.
And then will we be done with one another?
If you wish.
Let's go.
this pit's pretty.
Let me guess. The light comes from some ancient Dementicate technology that you've been studying.
No, that's just glowing moss.
Oh.
So, that cube you took from us...
I don't know.
Come now.
All I know is that it doesn't belong in your hand.
That's a harsh way to put
It doesn't belong in any of our hands.
Curious behavior.
They're selective about what they protect. From my observations, they tend to be defensive about things that might have had some significant...
You know a lot about... Never mind that...
The first room is straight up ahead.
So, you said you've been working beside him?
There was one day a few weeks ago that he was gone.
Found.
Though I can't begin to tell you just what
I see. Please, Amadea, are there any more rooms that we have to clear out?
This is the last of them. The room...
Got this!
So, can you at least...
He believes that the cleaver contains clues that'll lead him to some...
You don't sound very...
You don't know the half.
What do you mean?
I'd never seen anyone more...
Razat?
He's one of the most grounded people...
He kept muttering to himself about nonsense and this search of his... There are truths in this world that we have yet to even glimpse. Truths that, if you knew anything about the Dementicate...
Like how to lead a...
Let's keep going.
He's gone.
This must have been the scout the Cacciatore mentioned.
Wait. Something's not right. His face. It's frozen.
This.
A water brand?
Mask Runner.
Damn it.
Well, the Regenti was right after all. He's got quick friends.
Where is he?
Get them!
Here they come!
Where did she go?
Damn it!
There.
Calden. Amadeo, come on.
Where is he?
Damn it!
Tell me!
Enough! Ages. Here we go.
What? Then at the ready.
Welcome sight. Better leave with them. Let's stand for.
They just too close.
Where is the Regenti?
Lady, deliver me.
Answer me!
Damn.
Here.
What is it?
Razatov's. I'm surprised it survived, considering what it went.
How did you find this?
I thought I saw something moving in the rubble. A light or...
My instincts were right. Aechian Siun of the Air Nuarth was the time when the god of the Dementicate, Breog, gifted them with the artifacts, the Treror. With them, the Dementicate expanded. The evidence of what the artifacts allowed them to do is all around us. Masquerines. Their god allowed them, taught them how to create Masquerines, using the 3 artifacts. And I know how to find them. He actually did it.
I believe our agreement has come to an end.
That's it?
What? You expected me to follow you?
It's not about following me. This is a breakthrough, Amadea. The very fabric of the city will unravel because of this.
Then go. Be excited.
I thought you'd want to be part of it.
Goodbye, Inspettori.
Goodbye.
$172. Tell me how I am supposed to explain our actions to the families of 172 of my people.
Nal, we have spoken about this before.
It is not enough. Telling them that the lady has better plans for them is not damn near enough. Where were you? Where was the lady when the Portieri assaulted the Quiet Order? Why did she not give us a sign? Why did you leave us?
The answers are beyond your comprehension. You must have faith, Nal.
Then give it to me! Tell me why we are letting our people die.
We needed the Regenti. You were there when we took him. You were there when he told us about the Cleaver, about the girl.
And after we learn about that, you choose to send my people in such small numbers, just like the Conoscenza. You refuse to listen to my plea for sending more.
Have faith, Nal.
I have had enough! You might have converted a few of my people to your religion, but you know that I still command their hearts. You have a day to make good on our bargain, Herald, or I will take my people and do it my way.
Why didn't he tell me?
Perhaps he intended to, but didn't get the chance.
Ugh. If he spent days, weeks even, in those stupid ruins, why wasn't I informed? Can't believe I trusted such a fool with something so...
Razatov wasn't a fool.
No? Then why is he now in the hands of rebel scum?
He found what you told him to find. More even.
So where are the answers? What are your plans?
There's only one lead left.
The masked runners who have him.
They need to be contacted. A channel of communication needs to be set up.
And how are you intending to do that?
To Cicero Gavar of the Cavalli Fields, Hyacinth District. You have been summoned back to Omber at the request of the Verone. Your exile will be revoked, and you will be granted a grand sum of 10,000 crescents, should you complete the business that awaits you. A pair of coach hands has been...
Get to your point.
The business was to find Razatov. I have found him. He is with the Mask Runners.
20,000 if you bring him back.
Lucia has been working on a case involving the Mask Runners. She should...
I will not accept this. You... When my rats in the Cavalli Fields told me that you'd gotten familiar with the bottom of tankards, I pulled a few strings, cut a few trade routes, terminated a few breweries.
Why would you do that?
Because you're better than that. You're better than the drunkard I kept reading about in all the reports from the fields. And you're better than this coward who wants to turn in an investigation just because it suddenly involves going to the Mask Runners. Yes, you made a mistake. And yes, that mistake cost you your brother's life, nearly cost you yours, and has cost me my city. but it was a mistake. And we are not defined by our mistakes.
Cicero!
Let them burn. If I'm doing this, I'm not using some pathetic hand-me-downs. I'll make my own notes, thank you very much.